Just as the Bible predicted, Jesus Christ came back to earth and brought his beloved to heaven, but the people who refused Christ were left behind. But they were given a second chance. They were called tribulation saints. I was one of them, but my story was more different than what you think. But when Jesus returned and left, the Antichrist came. We called him the Corla Carpathia, and his eye was set toward earth. When he created the gala night to celebrate the middle of the contract with Jerusalem, I attended. But things got a little unexpected. The light shone brightly on him. The red curtain was as red as ever behind him. But then we all heard it. Carpathia froze for a second. It was the perfect assassination spot, and it was. But he didn't die by the shot. He died by the person whom the contract was with. This is what really happened. The lectern before him exploded, and he drew back in fear. But Carpathia wasn't dead. You could barely hear his last bloody words.
But I thought that I did everything you asked.
I was frozen to my spot in shock. People begged me to move. They shoved me, but I could not. It wasn't until a global community peacekeeping officer hit me in the back of the head that I was aware of my surroundings. I was stuck on the ground. People went over me. I couldn't get up. A speaker fell. It crushed a person next to me. It created a momentary distraction, allowing me to stand up and press myself against a wall. And suddenly, I heard a snap. A speaker was coming toward me. I leaped out of the way. I escaped by an old vent shaft and climbed through it. It was a near-death experience for me. I shivered in a cold ditch nearby, almost at death. But suddenly, an old-timer brought me into his home. He had Carpathia's funeral on, and we watched it. It was an interesting relationship. Leon Fortunato gave the speech. I was questioning the global community, so it did not touch me as much as it did some people. But suddenly, he said something very strange.
He was a god.
It appears it confused both of us. When he rose up, I suddenly saw something under me that I had not noticed before. Monarchy, William Urbane. Captain Roberts, thank you for your presence here. I ask of you, what is your education? I quit around junior high, but to join you, to join the Utopians. Thank you, that is unnecessary. The bar is raised so high, yet I reach it every time. I've gone where no one's gone before. You reach every bar, sir. No one is like you. Your patriotism, you could say, to the Utopians is very strong. Thank you, Monarchy.
have any faith in me?
We all have faith in you. The world does.
Must I kiss death to die?
What do you mean? Oh, come on. Stupid pencil. I don't know what any of this. Oh, come on, algebra. Stop telling me to find your ex. She's not coming back. I don't know. This is... Alright, fine. I'll just go back to the last question. I should have stayed in school.